Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, introduce me. My name is Syara Banu. I am the delegation of NURUL JADID Foreign Language Development Institute. Here, as a student, I would like to talk about what I don't like to my speech topic today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the increasingly sophisticated technology encourages bad behaviors influence the young generations. As the result, the high percentage of rampant juvenile delinquency cases which lose their morality. If this keeps up, I don't know what's going to happen to our nations. And it hurts my heart deeply as young generations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you feel curious about it, so let's pay attention of me entitled Developing an Attitude of Character Education in Educational Institution in Indonesia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, preliminary, the dynamics of education have recently been marked by the Law No. 14 on 2005 for teachers and lecturers. Its introduction to the conclusion that development of education is the intellectual life of disabled people who believe, fear God, and honorable based on Pancasila and the 1945 constitutions. Accordingly, developing education moral values or character among learners should always get attention. Because, as the fact today, the high percentage of juvenile delinquency cases is endless debatable topic stirring the world up. In Indonesia, there are for about 8,597 cases of juvenile delinquency in 2016, 9,523 and 97 cases in 2017, 10,523 and 49 cases in 2019, 11,994 and 47 cases in 2020, including promiscuity, dropping out of school, becoming pregnant out of wedlock, adultery, free sex, bullying, discriminating other religions, smoking, brawlings, and many others. This data show that Indonesia young generation are less in having good morality. By that, I originally argued that character education at all levels is very important platform to prepare citizens of the next generations that later would become the leader of our nations. Well, everyone, character education is an effort to form noble characters, but the purpose is to protect students from the influence of information flow and globalizations, to create quality of human resources, having quality, competence, and skills. Character education is carried out by integrating subjects with moral educating. The implementation of learners' constructive learning is done with love, patience, wisdom, and wise counsel without any distractions. Thomas Aquinas says that a reliable inner disposition to respond to station in morally good way. He also says that character education has three interrelated parts such as moral knowing, moral feelings, and moral behavior. Also, Sartonus says that there are four main pillars of character education. Those are intellectual development, psychical and kinesthetic development, spiritual and emotional development, affective, also creativity developments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, education institutions, especially the Islamic schools, play an important role in building character education to students at school. By this, schools should pay attention to the following steps. First, schools should make and implement special regulations. In the school regulations, of course, one of the most important points listed is the prohibition against all forms of religious discriminations and bullying at school. By implementing these regulations, it is hoped that all existing elements such as teachers, school principals, education staff, parents, and the students can learn to honor and respect other people with adherents of different religions. Second is building character education in cognitive side by conducting extracurricular such as co-challenge, community self-help, and implementing religious tolerance by giving religious teachings that can build children discourses on inclusive and moderate religious understanding. By the purpose is to build children's good morality and behaviors, also beneficial as young generations. Well, besides, parents have important positions to help children in implementing the character educations, such implementing good morality, because For the family is considered to be the first and most essential unit of children organizations. It is the first institution of children's socializations and the most influential environmentals which determine the formation of children's personality development. So, by the purpose to protect children from the fluency of bad behavior in their environments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in the end, in order character education to be firmly in all education sites, cooperation with various parties is needed, both by individuals, institutions, community, and the state itself. By applying the values of character education and the strong concert of teachers and management of educational strategy, it is hoped that individual and social piety of students can be formed, so that they might become peacemaking, compassionate, and beneficial human beings in the present and the futures, and prospectively, they can be identified characters, morals, and national civilizations. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me, and last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.